Hey Aquarius, it's Lisa, and here is your January 22nd to 28th, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you, Aquarius. So the overall message for you, Aquarius, is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is that you've planted the seeds to your success, and now it's just being open to adjusting as you go, adapting as you go. So you take away the things that no longer work, you add in some new things, you tweak here, you adjust there. The traditional meaning is like you planted the seeds and your plant's growing, and now you need to water, fertilize, prune your plant, and the more you do that, the more fruit that you bear, the more success that comes to you. So it's just about doing that in the next little while. And really that's kind of sort of how you always have to be. You always have to be open to adjusting and adapting, and the more open you are, the more abundance that comes to you. Then the challenge you have this week is mental clarity. It's interesting. They were saying to me as I was shuffling for you, there's this element, and I think you might have had this last week, where it's kind of like that you're moving forward and you have to let go of some things in order to move forward. So it's almost like you guys feel bad about letting things go, and you need to you need to move forward. You need to move forward. You're going to move forward, but it's like you feel bad about it. So you get some, you want to have mental clarity. You do have mental clarity, but it's like you don't, I don't know. I don't want to say you don't want to see it, but the challenge is really seeing it and having mental clarity. You want to see things very clear. And for some of you, you are, and that's kind of making you kind of having to adjust. Like, I see things very clearly, I have to make some changes. And other people is that you're just not 100% sure, you're not getting it, so you're just frustrated. Okay, so where they want you to focus on this week, Aquarius, wow, is on your successes and moving towards your successes. That's the big success card, right? So it's happiness, fulfillment, and joy, happiness within family, abundance within your family. And it's really kind of focusing on those and bringing that into your family, right? And the things that you want for your family. You want more for your family, and you want more for you, and contentment just to be in this place, right? This really good place. And it's moving and focusing to make that happen. And then what you do not see coming, Aquarius, will reveal in a minute. Okay, so clarity on this. Seven of Pentacles, just being adapting to what is coming, being open to adapting instead of being so rigid in the way you do things. Kind of like, okay, I'm open to new ways of doing things. The Chariot is things moving forward and moving towards really positive outcomes. So it's like you've done some work, you're moving towards it, and you just might have to adjust some things, or being open to new things, and or a new way of doing things. And when you do that, things really move forward. There's a really positive outcome, lots of growth, and yeah, it just feels really, really good. The Six of Pentacles is about abundance coming in, financial abundance coming in, but it's also about learning to give and receive. Aquarians are really good at giving. It's all about team effort, the collective, doing for others. But in order for there to be success, you also have to receive. You also have to do for yourself as well, and receive. Know that you're worthy to receive. It's not just about everybody else. Because it just, it is about kind of holding everyone else up and being in this team. And it's like, that's fabulous. But you can do that as well. By having your successes and then bringing everyone with you to your successes, right? It's kind of like, I was meditating not that long ago, where I was seeing, for a lot of people that are empaths and things, where you think you need to be in the trenches with everyone. And so you stay in the trenches, You see where everybody needs to go. And you're like, this is how you have to get to your successes. So you advise them to get to their successes. They go and get them. You stay in the trench, right? So you're spinning in the trench and you're like, okay, I'm not getting any further ahead, but I need to be here to help the people in the trenches. And it's like, no, what you need to do is climb out of the trench yourself, right? Achieve some successes. And then you can pull people out of the trench. And then you go to the next one and you do the next one, right? You don't need to be in the trench and stay in the trench. You can achieve the success that you want to have. And then, you're not going to, I think there's a fear that you become this person of being in like a gilded cage where you're not connected to the people that you're trying to help or trying to influence, or even in your day-to-day life, that you're removed from everything. Right. And there's a fear there where it's like, I don't want to be so removed that I'm missing the feeling of it or what it was like to be there. Right. And it's like, you're never going to lose that. You're always going to be connected, but you don't have to stay in it yourself in order to achieve the successes. You can move forward and pull people out rather than boost them out, and you stay still. Right. So it's understanding that in the next little while and for the rest of your life, that's how you have to do. And when you do that, so you're never going to be in this gilded cage that, is so above everyone else that you're like, you miss the connection. You will always be connected, and you just need to know that you're worthy of having the successes as well, right? That you do for everyone else or help everybody else succeed at. So the challenge is about mental clarity, that you're just not getting it, or some of you might be seeing it and then they're kind of like, geez, now I got to adjust everything. Or you see things clear and you know what you need to do, and it's just figuring out how to do that. Wow, look at that. So the 7 of Pentacles again. So it is basically that you've planted the seeds to your success, and now it's just, it's almost like you don't need mental clarity. You don't need to see it all so clear. You just need to kind of focus on what you need to do and be open to whatever's coming. And the more you're like that, the more success that comes in. And then the Tower is about a whole shift in your life. So you're thinking, okay, so this is a little shift. Things are shifting, but it's bigger than you think, right? This shift is leading you to really positive things. And it feels very much like you made it happen. Some of you, it may be that you got a kick in the arse to get there, but it really does feel like you made this shift happen by all the work that the growth you've come through. But it's time now for you to move forward. It's a whole new ball game, a whole new shift, and it's leading to really positive things. I know the Tower looks scary, but it's really not that scary. I mean, it's just a shift. It's a change, and people just don't like change, but it is a change, and you're okay not knowing all the details yet. Just know you don't need to know them. Just go with it. The card of what you need to focus on is just moving forward towards success for yourself and your family, and and having happiness and contentment, and having more of what it is that you want. The 2 of Wands is about not limiting your thinking, not settling. You should want more. It's like you should always want more, right? That again, they're showing me the trench scenario where it's like, you don't need to get into a trench and just stay there. You can climb out of the trench, pull people out, climb into the next one, pull people out. Like, it's just constantly be moving forward, constantly wanting more success, more abundance. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That's the way we should be. We should want to achieve different successes, whether that's in personal goals, financial goals, or abundance in relationships. You should want it all. Never limit your thinking. And then the Knight of Wands is about just moving forward with balance. You don't need to rush forward. You don't need to, hyper focus. You just need to move forward with balance. Just take one step at a time. Remember to stay balanced yourself. Take care of your well-being as well as your career and your relationships. It's just having a little bit of everything. And the more that you have that, the more abundance that will come into your life. The card of what you don't see coming in, Aquarius, is drama and conflict. Okay, so I think, anytime you're adjusting and moving forward, there's always going to be drama and conflict. It's kind of like, it's human nature, and it's just not getting pulled into it. It's like, whatever, I'm not going to get pulled into it. That's your problem. I'm going to deal with my stuff. There can be jealousy. There can just be, conflict about you moving forward. People, if you're trying to achieve something, people talking, trolls, all that kind of stuff. It's like, just don't pay attention. You've got things to do. You got to keep moving forward. The Eight of Cups is that you need to let go of something in order to move towards your successes, which is sort of what I was feeling when I was shuffling. There's this element of feeling bad that you almost feel like you're abandoning something, or abandoning people, or abandoning, I don't know, something, right? A way of being, even like, oh, I liked being that way, but in order to have all the things I want, I need to let that go and move into this new stage. And so there's this element of letting go, but really it feels like abandoning, like you're letting go of a piece of you or people or something. And it's like, you've got to move forward. There's all these things waiting for you, and you have to move forward. You have to not worry about the conflict and drama. You just got to keep going. And then it's about you earning your success, and only you can do it. You have to take those steps forward, and you are moving towards big abundance and success. I mean, Aquarius, it's really, really good. You just kind of got to keep going, and it's really good things coming. Very cool. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
When your past calls, don't answer. It's got nothing new to say.